All right. Hi, guys. Welcome back to PKFX YouTube trading channel. So, this will be a very quick trade update with regards to one of the trades that I've taken for today, which is AUDCHF. So, as you can see, the plan was to have some sort of a pullback to this particular area where I see quite a bit of a structure point that has formed before here, and I'm expecting something similar where it comes over here and then it gets rejected, and since it's retesting from the downside, it gets rejected and then continue the trend towards the downside. So the take profit I've set similar to the previous take profits area. If I go to the weekly, you can see that the take profit is roughly over here, which is the previous structure point over here. I want to take profit before it reaches this previous structure point, purely because I expect some sort of a bounce to happen over here. Now it depends on what the market does. Once it's already reached there, I have an option to continue to hold it until it reaches the weekly EMA, or close and take profit to a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Now if I go back to the daily, I have the daily EMA coming in as a resistance. I have the round psychological number of 0.56 thousand. And right now, I see the whole day today, the market is pretty much creating some sort of an indecision candle, which is a doji. And usually, when there is a doji printout, the next candle usually goes in the opposite direction. So I'm expecting some sort of a reversal like this to happen over here. Not necessarily it will happen because today has not closed as doji yet, but this is what I'm generally expecting the market to do. The weekly trend is a sell, the daily trend is a sell, the 4 hour technically is a buy. If I go to the 4 hour, if I were to zoom in to the 4 hour candlestick pattern, basically when I entered this particular trade over here, this was the higher high and this was the higher low. And technically, if I zoom in really well, we can see that the market has already made a new higher high over here. So this now moves over here, right? This being the new higher high, and this should be the new higher low. So technically, right now, this is the new higher high and this is the new higher low, right? And there is a chance for the market to continue its trend upwards. I've set my stop loss to have some sort of a good amount of room over here. We'll see how the market continues. Now, when I entered this particular trade, if I go down to the 30 minutes candlestick, the reason for the entry was because I had a shift of structure over here. And at that point of time, this was the 30 minutes higher high, and I could use this as a higher low. And even if I ignore this and I go all the way up to here as this structure point, this also broke at this point of time, making this as the new lower low and this as the new lower high. Now, upon the pullback is where I entered, but after entering, the market did break above, creating the new higher high and the new higher low in the 30 minutes, making the 30 minutes back into a buy instead of a sell. But I decided to continue to hold, and the market came back down, and right now it's still rallying towards the upside. I believe the market is going to range over here before eventually, hopefully in my direction, breaks towards the downside. If I look back at the 4 hour candlestick pattern, I need a clear break below this higher low over here. Right now it's making a new higher high, right? So this will be the higher low. I need the 4 hour to clearly break below this, and also break below this 4 hour EMA for me to be confident that the market is going to continue its trend towards the downside. For now, I've committed to this trade and I'm going to continue to hold. So let's see what happens next. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's the trade update. I've entered for AUDCHF for a sell. The rest of the pair, I'm just literally just still looking for a potential entry. So far, this particular trade, it is doing as per what I expected. It did break below. I'm expecting some sort of a pullback and then for a potential entry over here. Now, I don't know if the pullback will be a good amount of a pullback for me to get a 1 to 2 risk to reward for the NZD CAD, because the 4 hour EMA is now coming in as a resistance, and all we know is that it comes back and retests this area before eventually going back down. But if it gets a good amount of pullback, then I'll be looking for a potential sell for NZD CAD as well, because the weekly is a sell and the daily is a sell. But for now, that's about it. That's what I see so far. And let's see what happens the next few days. All right. Thank you so much for your time, guys, and have a good day. Take care.